Well, tonight, more than 4 years after George Floyd's death, there's a new legal claim centered around his murder. Hours ago, a Minneapolis City Council committee agreed to pay one of the main witnesses for emotional distress. Now that matter will go to the full council for a vote. The world saw the videos of Floyd's death, but Charles McMillian saw it in person. Today, our Morgan Wolf spoke with his attorney about how that has impacted his life.
Yes, well, if the full city council votes in favor of this settlement for McMillian's emotional distress claim, then he would receive a $30,000 payout. He was steps away from Floyd as he took his last breath, moments that he says he thinks about daily.
Thank you. We are adjourned.
More than 40 witnesses took the stand in those 3 weeks of Derek Chauvin's murder trial in 2021. One of the most emotional testimonies came from a man who was the first to observe George Floyd's arrest and his death, Charles McMillian.
I was telling Mr. Floyd, Mr. Floyd,
May 25th, 2020, a day that changed McMillian's life.
why would you get on in the car because you can't win?
His attorney says that it left significant emotional trauma.
Because of what happened, I try to let go. But I come through here every day because it's therapeutic for me to realize what I witnessed here.
McMillian opened up about how he has tried coping with those events in a story with us from May 2023.
How do you talk to those groups that come through here?
Because I want them to know what happened here. I want them to understand it was real here. I want them to understand that what happened here shouldn't have never happened here.
Legal settlement claim of Charles McMillian against the city of Minneapolis.
A year later, the city is looking to settle his claim that was filed for emotional distress.
Ask the clerks to do a roll call vote.
The committee passed it without discussion today.
Items 1 through 17 and 20 have 6 ayes.
McMillian will not be the first person to reach a settlement with the city over emotional distress from George Floyd's murder. His settlement passed out of the committee, as I mentioned, and is heading to the full council. I did reach out to the city for a comment. They do not have a comment at this time.
All right, thank you, Morgan.